Today we are prepping for an upcoming documentary that I'm going to be filming. I have a project that I'm going to be starting in about a couple weeks that I'm going to need a specific kind of rig for, and so we're going to build that rig today. Now, I'm a believer that anytime you build a rig, you should be building it with what you actually need in mind. So what is on the camera right now on my GH5 is what I would consider my ready for anything rig, but this is going to be a little bit more than what I want for this upcoming documentary. Now let's talk about why that is. So the documentary that I'm going to be filming has to do with animals, and it has to do with small animals. So it's going to be a lot of getting real low to the ground and being really nimble and able to move around and get really nice low angle shots very easily. Now this totally can go onto the ground and do a really good job. But just knowing the environment that I'm going to be filming this in, knowing that I'm going to be filming it in a space where I can have extra batteries readily at hand, and that I'm going to be filming for a long period of time in order to kind of capture everything that I need to, I want to slim this down and really simplify it into a version that's going to work best for this upcoming shoot. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take this apart. So now that we have the whole thing stripped down, probably one of the first things I want to do is take into consideration the fact that I'm going to be really low to the ground through a lot of the filming on this dock. So one of the first things I'm going to add is a top handle. And I'm going to put that on here. And then add our monitor on top. And again, this is because we're going to be up above the camera a lot, and so this will be a lot easier to view when we're low to the ground. Get that connected. And instead of running the V-mount battery, we're going to have a Sony battery on the monitor itself, extra ones at hand. And then we can go ahead and add our matte box for a little extra light control. And because we're dealing with small animals that might be coming close to the lens, one reason I want the matte box is I have this idea of gaff taping a little bit of food to hang here, and then they'll come up towards it and might be able to actually get some cool shots that way. So the whole thing's still a little front heavy, and we can see how even with just this little amount of weight in the front, the whole thing is tipping forward. So to adjust for that, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to take this stuff off. And what we're going to do is going to readjust where this plate sits and push it just a little more forward. There we go. And that will hopefully help the overall center of gravity. And that works great. Still not 100%, but a lot less wobbly than it was before. All right, so this is ready for my documentary, and I'm excited to get out and start filming with it.